Ay, ay.
Wanna start drama, say it with your chest. A goofy live in Texas, this the real West. No good morning, no good night, no how you been, baby. No support, here y'all be acting shady. Wanna start drama, say it with your chest. A goofy live in Texas, this the real West. No good morning, no good night, no how you been, baby. No support, here y'all be acting shady. Oh, this goofy live in Texas, y'all hoes can keep it. This is the real West, y'all hoes can't see it. Always starting drama, hoes wanna beat it. Say it with your chest, hoes you can eat it. I was rocking with you when you had a 9 to 5. Hoes saying they a real friend, they a lie. Hoes wanna start drama, wanna see me die. Say it with your chest, hoes you can eat it. Wanna start drama, say it with your chest. A goofy live in Texas, this the real West. No good morning, no good night, no how you been, baby. No support, and y'all be acting shady. Wanna start drama, say it with your chest. A goofy live in Texas, this the real West. No good morning, no good night, no how you been, baby. No support, and y'all be acting shady. They wanna start drama, they just mad that I pop. When you in a gear lead, them hoes wanna drop. On my page all day, I ain't getting them nothing. I was in a 4-door, hoes weren't cuffing. Say you gon' beat me up, that was for nothing. Say it with your chest, ho, I ain't frontin'. Internet troll, real life, you ain't bumpin'. Say it with your chest, ho, I ain't frontin'. Wanna start drama, say it with your chest. A goofy live in Texas, this the real West. No good morning, no good night, no how you.
Digital temple, preaching lies in the prison. Sisterhood sermons, but it's all a schism. Leader got a smile, but her heart's full of venom. Snake charmer tactics hypnotize the system. Money rains down, but it's counterfeit thunder. Built her empire, off the back she plundered. She's the queen of the screen, but her throne's herself. Follow her path, goats go to hell. Goats go to hell. Watch the flames start to swell. Promise is sweet, but the truth you can't sell. Goats go to hell under her crooked spell. Escape the system, break the cartel. Echo chambers filled with fake hosannas. Drama's the currency, funded by the cameras. Every word scripted, every tear rehearsed. Feed her ego, but your soul's reimbursed. Algorithms spinning webs of deceit. Scroll to your grave, shackled by a tweet. She's the queen of the screen, but her throne's herself. Follow her path, goats go to hell. Goats go to hell. Watch the flames start to swell. Promise is sweet, but the truth you can't sell. Goats go to hell under a crooked spell. Escape the system.
Yo, check the mic, 1, 2, this is Nate the GOAT coming at ya. Got the freshest rhymes, the illest flow.
Yeah. Type in venom, keyboard fangs drip black ink. Clicks turn to cuts, she'll slice before you blink. Web weaver lost tighter than the boa constrict. Her words a guillotine, truth's neck gets nicked. She feeds on chaos, greed's a gasoline. Fingers dancing flames, a narcissistic machine. Profile pic pristine, but her soul's unclean. The devil wears wildfire, know what I mean? She's a shadow in the scroll, feeding off the hate. Manipulation of art, she's nasty Nate. Nasty Nate, spreading lies like a plague. Hides behind the screen, throwing dirt in the shade. Clicks for the cash, no morals, no fate. The devil got a face and it's Nasty Nate. Nasty Nate, spreading lies like a plague. Hides behind the screen, throwing dirt in the shade. Clicks for the cash, no morals, no fate. The devil got a face and it's Nasty Nate. Flashing fake smiles, crocodile schemes. Her DM's a graveyard of shattered dreams. Gaslight queen, her throne a fiery screen. Every LOL hides a sinister gleam. Clout chasing banshee, screaming for the dough. Loyalty's a language that you'll never know. Burning bridges quick, her matches strike low. In her own reflection, even demons say, whoa. Even demons say, Nasty Nate, spreading lies like a plague. Hides behind the screen, throwing dirt in the shade. Clicks for the cash, no morals, no fate. The devil got a face and it's Nasty Nate. Nasty Nate, spreading lies like a plague. Hides behind the screen, throwing dirt in the shade. Clicks for the cash, no morals, no fate. The devil got a face and it's Nasty Nate.
They're all gonna laugh at you! They're all gonna laugh at you! They're all gonna laugh at you!
Title, they not wild like us. This for the ones who woke up mid-simulation. All praise to the one, I'm unplugged from the feed. Spiritual buffet, I don't starve my belief. Took the red pill, mental health finally free. Asked the universe to guard every part of me. Cut cords, no guilt, no shame, no fear. If it don't elevate it, don't stand near. Yeah, I walked through distortion, didn't live in a lie. Passed through bad code, never switched my design. Born in the dark, but I glowed on sight. Had shadows on me, but I chose my light. They confuse survival with becoming the beast. I observed the sickness, never caught the disease. They not wild like us, they not wild like us. They stuck in the code, yeah, they tired like us. I illuminate scripts, let the lies combust. Break free, break chains, yeah, we the resistance. They not wild like us, they not wild like us. They stuck in the code, yeah, they tired like us. I illuminate scripts, let the lies combust. Break free, break chains, yeah, we the resistance. I expose agents hiding behind fake love. Matrix masks on, but the truth push gloves. Negativity bait, that's a trap with a bow. Turn pain into power, I don't kneel, I don't bow. Centipede mindset, everybody attached. One head think form, that's a spiritual hack. I keep my soul sovereign, no hive, no leash. I don't merge with dysfunction, I don't feast on the weak. They want reaction, I want revelation. I don't argue with bots, I decode the manipulation. If the frequency low, I don't sit, I don't stay. If it ain't helping me rise, then get out my way. They not wild like us, they not wild like us. They trapped in the loop, yeah, they tired like us. I crack the illusion, watch the veil combust. Stand up, eyes open, we the resistance. Refuse the program. Protect your mind. We not like them.
Inferno in my chest, fire pit for a heart. Try to cage the beast, but it tears me apart. Fangs drip venom, I'm the prey and the hunter. Thunder in my brain, narcissists try to plunder. They poke, they prod till the flames erupt. Claw marks on my soul, but I've had enough. They throw stones, I build a throne from the rubble. Turn my pain into power, burst a bubble of trouble. Release me, I'm chained to my rage. Release me, I'm breaking the cage. Two wolves inside, which one do I feed? The good or the evil depends on the need. Blood moon rising, shadows creep slow. Bullies in the dark, but I glow like a halo. Evil whispers tempt me, they hiss and they call. But I'm climbing out the pit, I refuse to fall. Mirror cracked, reflection split in two. One side howls vengeance, the other seeks truth. Feed the good wolf, stop the dark craving. Chains break loud, my own soul I'm saving. Rage burns, but I steer the flame. Won't let the fire scorch my name. Controls the sword, discipline's the key. Stand tall, won't bow to the beast in me.
There are two wolves fighting inside all of us. The first one is evil. The second one is good. Which wolf will win? The one you feed.
Get up! Wipe the blood off your face. You're not done yet. Life hit you hard? Good. Now hit back harder. No one's coming to save you, and that's your power. You don't need saving. You need focus. You need fire. Let the pain sharpen you. Let the doubt feed you. And the next time they count you out, make sure they never forget who you are.
All right. Hey, family. Peace, y'all. Sorry, I had to keep rescheduling, man. I was looking for some stuff because I'm actually gonna do 2 lives for y'all today. This live ain't gonna even be that long. I definitely suggest y'all come back and to the next live I'm gonna do right underneath this one because I'm gonna analyze the internet sister. And when she did her, I guess she did a panel. I got wind of it. I watched a little bit of it, and then y'all know I was over there supporting Dawn's channel while she broke it down. You know, Dawn keeping it real. You know, breaking down what she sees. So I decided to go ahead and chime in, and of course, I'm gonna have to put my code breaker spin on it, and I use Chat GPT, and I want to see if y'all clocked what I was clocking, right? With me in Chat GPT, we was clocking. But this video right here is just to inform y'all what's going on. So give y'all a heads up or whatever. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I really appreciate y'all. I really love y'all. And shout out to everyone who was in the live, watching the live when it happened in real time, who went over there and also reported her channel for me and let them know what y'all witnessed her do in the live. Like, she didn't even view the content. I guess somebody said something to her in the chat, told her that I was using her material, and she went and did a false copyright strike again, right? Lied and told them people I infringed on her thumbnail. So as you can see, I am live today, right? And if any content creator will tell you, anytime you received a strike while you are live, you can't go live when you have a strike on your panel. Right, until you go into your counterclaim is approved or the strike is lifted, right? So YouTube lift the strike right away. I appealed it right away. Of course, I know better. I know exactly how to get YouTube to remove this shit. And trust me, I am in conversation with YouTube to let them know what Amora keeps doing. That's why I'm live today. You can ask any content creator who's been on here for years, do you know how hard it is to get YouTube to remove a strike? They either want you to handle whatever's going on legally, or reach out to the person who put a strike on you, the other content creator. They try not to get in the middle of a lot of that stuff because a lot of this stuff is legal and it's outside of their hand. But I think they're trying to get better, recognizing that there are some content creators out here who will abuse a broken system. I know Amora brag to her audience and says that she's more, I guess she's more clever than me or more intelligent than me, and trying to make it seem like she knows how to get through the loopholes and stuff. She's not getting through loopholes. She's abusing a system that YouTube is aware that people take advantage of it because it's a large platform, right? YouTube have to host millions and millions of videos at once. How many people are constantly uploading videos on YouTube? And content is being uploaded every minute, right? So either they don't want to invest in the money to pay for the people to actually view these videos. It's obvious that YouTube is heavily relying on AI technology to help manage these videos. And when people do copyright complaints, because people artistic work should be protected, right? No one should be able to hijack your material and monetize as if it's their own. Pirating someone's video should have penalties, but YouTube is still, they still don't have it mastered how they can spot out some bullshit versus a real copyright claim. So I reached out to YouTube. Of course, I did my counterclaim. Of course, I did my other shit, and they are aware. Now I am aware that when a person constantly continues to misuse the copyright system, YouTube will remove their channel. So I'm not finna help her more out. I'm not finna give her no more, warnings or try to, speaking too much and then she catch on and try to, I ain't saying shit else. I ain't giving that lady no more rope, right? I'm just, the rope that I already gave her, I'm just gonna let her hang herself. She knows that it tells you when you fill out that paperwork, if you abuse the system, you at risk of losing your channel, right? I can just repeat something I know she knows what she wrote. What Amora is doing is committing perjury, y'all, right? And I just want y'all to know, it's not if I take Amora to court, I will be taking Amora to court every time. I mean, I will be taking Amora to court to address these copyright claims because now she is affecting my business, right? And then she's committing perjury and having YouTube, a broken system, to stop me from monetizing my channel, to silence me because she just simply doesn't want me to critique her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she tries to lie to her audience and manipulate them to make it seem like she's fighting back and protecting her brand, but you're not protecting your brand, especially when you are aware exactly there's something called fair use, right? And what she did on that last videos for those who were supporting me and who reported, who sent the emails and all that stuff, y'all saw that I did not infringe on Amora's video. I went to YouTube, a public display of her thumbnail that's on YouTube, right? And I showed y'all how she was mocking Romeca, how she blew up her face and tried to make fun of her, making it seem like her teeth was discolored, like yellow and stuff, but she won't show y'all that she got black gums, but she keep trying to make fun of Romeca's teeth. But tell her to open her mouth and take off the beauty filter off her StreamYard videos when she do decide to cut on her camera. But when I was showing y'all how this woman was like mocking the dead, being disrespectful to this lady, her legacy or whatever, Amora told them people that I infringed on that, right? So of course, contacted YouTube. YouTube reviewed it. They took the strike away. I have no strikes on my channel right now. That's how I'm able to go live and talk to y'all right now. Now, this the only thing that sucks though. I know some of y'all like, well, where is the video? Where is the video? Well, because Amora filed a legal court document where she committed perjury on, right? By law, through the digital, I forgot what it's called, it's like some digital something. It has something to do with digital media. Anytime someone files that paperwork and they present that to a streaming service like Netflix or YouTube or whatever, Once they filed that official paperwork, by law, that streaming service company has to take your video down for 10 days. They have to take it down, right? That's why they give the person opportunity that while the video was down, they go get the proof showing that they are suing you. When you submit a copyright claim, you're telling YouTube, hey, I'm finna sue this person. They infringed on my work, right? Hold on, someone's calling me. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all, let me get back to it. I just had to tell somebody who I don't want to ever talk again, do not call my phone. So, anyway, I'm so sick of this shit with these ladies. But anywho, so where was I? So they have to keep, by law, they have to keep the video down for 10 days because when Amora filed that paperwork, you're saying that, hey, I'm suing this person. And as I'm, submitting my paperwork, I want their work down because they're infringing on my work, right? So the video is going to be down for 10 days unless Amora goes and files with the, I think it's called the CBC, not CBC. What's the name of this? It's something, the people who you file your copyright thing, I forgot their name, but if she files with them, YouTube notifies me to let me know that she did place a lawsuit against me. Then I reach out to them and tell these people that I want a counterclaim, right? And I'm definitely going to do a counterclaim if she files that paperwork with the court system because I actually have proof, y'all. I have 3 videos that Amora submit a copyright strike and told YouTube that I infringed on her videos. 2 of those videos, she told YouTube that I use her entire work so YouTube AI can take my video down, right? And then the last video, she told the people I infringed on her thumbnail, right? Out of those 3 videos, y'all do the math with me. Out of the 3, YouTube sided with me twice, saying that I did not infringe on Amora's copyright material. That's why they took the penalty off my page and did not penalize for me for breaking rules of committing copyright infringement, right? Committing copyright infringement. Twice. I have 3 videos that YouTube is aware. YouTube sided with me twice. So I have an airtight, right, case that even the platform where I am Amora is claiming that I infringed what they work based off their guidelines and policy, I didn't. So they removed the strike, right? And hopefully YouTube would do what they say is in their clause that if a person continuously abuse the system, they will take away their channel. Y'all remember when I kept telling y'all, I don't know if it felt like a prophecy or something came over me. Y'all know I believe in purpose and destiny. Y'all know I'm very spiritual. But y'all heard me kept saying that if Amora loses a channel or get demonetized, however that shit go down, it's going to be her fault, not mine. Did I not keep repeating that to y'all over and over when I made the videos calling that I strangled 2 goats? Right? This is not my first time going up against a bigger channel who has more support, who think they're untouchable until they wind up getting demonetized or losing their channel. I said I done been through this twice. Amora thought I was bluffing. But y'all remember I kept saying, hey, when she gets demonetized or lose her channel, it's going to be her fault. I said that to y'all. Ain't going to be my fault. But I just came on here just to let y'all know I appreciate y'all's support. I know y'all see it for what it is. I do have a live schedule that I'm going to do after this. I want to talk about what happened on Jeannie's channel with the Romeca and stuff like that. And then I definitely want y'all to tune in tomorrow because I'm going to teach Amora supporters the Bible. For some reason, I have no idea. For a person who what they call me, the weakest link over there, or the nobody, for some reason, Amora supporters are so obsessed with what I say on my community posts to my supporters, to my community. They have so much to say about what I'm doing on my posts. I'm not going on Amora's Facebook. I'm not going to her community posts, her YouTube, her comment section. I don't go nowhere in her space. I'm in my space talking to my people. Her people keep coming over talking shit to me. And I finally had somebody who tried to use the Bible, because I guess they don't like that Neil X is using the Bible and letting people know how hypocritical the sisterhood is and how majority of those women are Christians and they go to church every Sunday and they want to talk about loving Jesus when they really don't love Jesus. They love Nate, right? They don't like when I criticize their bad behavior. So one of her supporters came over and tried to teach me the Bible. So you know I'm going to tear. I don't know if it's a man or a woman, because you know more supporters like to make multiple profiles, but they use a man's name. I'm going to light that motherfucker up. I don't know who, if it was male or female, but whoever you are, being that you see what I post on my community posts, talking about something, you made a comment like who is she beefing with or whatever, let us know. Well, clearly you know who she's beefing with. Motherfucker, if you came over to my community post to comment and trying to teach the Bible to me, I'm gonna light your ass up. Everybody know that's my strongest superpower. I can use that Bible and whoop your fucking ass with it and convict you. You can't send me to hell. I know what the fuck the shit say. I used to teach the damn Bible, right? But I can't wait. One of her supporters came over talking shit. So tomorrow we gonna have a Bible lesson. I'm a fucking drag the sisterhood and whoever that nigga was, if it's a man, because I really think it's a female. Because I don't see no man like doing whole shit like that, coming in my platform and crying like a little bitch. That's something that Callie would do. That's the only hoe ass nigga I know in that facility. Like, I don't know any men who support more. But they had a man's name. I still think it was a bitch, right? But I can't wait to drag their ass tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune in for tomorrow. But any questions y'all want to ask me, if anybody who's dealing with that, I was on the girls on channel a few days ago. Well, no, yes, when was it? On New Year's Eve. I know I heard some of y'all saying that Amora strike you, or you think Amora strike y'all. If y'all want any help, I keep telling y'all I can help you. I know what to do. I have certain emails that you can use to reach YouTube, right? Because Amora opened that door for me to have direct contact with YouTube the day she strike my page, right? You get a direct email from them where you can contact and talk to YouTube, right? If anybody need help with, if she's doing any privacy claims on you, if she's doing copyrights or whatever, if you need any help contacting YouTube, let me know and I'll help you out, right? But I just want y'all to see yourself. That's why I did this live, to show y'all that, you know, she can't silence me. As much as she trying to, she can't silence me. And at the end game, while she's sitting up here playing these games, it's going to cost her at the end. It's either going to cost her livelihood, like YouTube, or it's going to cost her in the court. Because it's not if I take her to court. I will be taking her to court. As much as she tried to downplay those cease and desist letters, that is the proper step. That is, when I tell y'all that I am getting advised on how to handle this, I know exactly what I'm doing every time I send that lady a cease and desist. And for her to Amora's supporters, right? I know that Amora like thinks she's more intelligent than y'all, you know, try to manipulate y'all and lie to you a lot. I'm just gonna help y'all out one more time, because I really don't want to believe that y'all is as dumb as you look. I really don't want to believe that. I really just think you just fanned out, right? I really want to believe it's more that. You can't be this fucking dense. I literally put the cease and desist in the community tabs so y'all can see what it is that I'm telling her she has to cease and desist from. I cannot send a cease and desist letter to Amora telling her she cannot talk about me, right? Saying that she can't make videos or call me bull daggers or whatever the hell she be over there doing. Or I can't stop her from talking shit about me, right? I can't stop her from whatever she does on her platform. Only thing I can do is say something if she says something that is defaming, right? Like when she told y'all I was a convicted felon, only for me to prove to y'all that I was not. Like allegations like that. Or saying that I beat my baby girl, right? Using an edited video saying that I beat the baby girl, even though I got clips of her sisterhood, even her right-hand man, fucking fanned out ass Candy, defending me, saying that I did not strike my sister and strike my baby girl, and that some of her supporters was in the live the day that happened, right? Shit like that. I can send her a cease and desist, like, hey man, stop telling people I'm a convicted felon, cease from that, and stop telling people I will beat kids. That is defamation. That is damaging to my reputation, right? I can't stop her from telling, I can't send a cease and desist of her telling y'all that I'm fat or I'm cheating on Quisha, or Quisha cheating on me, or whatever the fuck she was saying over there when she was making fun of my fiance, right? I can't send a cease and desist on that, but I sent this lady about what, 5 or 6 cease and desist. Every last one of them, except for I think like 1 or 2, is telling her to stop striking the channel, not talking about me. You following that? To the hypocrites, to the human centipede, the suckers over there in the sisterhood, are you following this? Read the cease and desist letter. It's telling her to stop striking my channel, stop lying to YouTube, abusing their strike system, and saying that I am infringing on your work. That's what the cease and desist letter is saying. Not that we're beefing. I can give a fuck about beef. If it worked like that, I'll be sending cease and desist all the day, because she got motherfucking haters making videos about me, and I do not respond to them because I don't care. They have freedom of speech. I know what the law is. I just told my supporters, hey, if you get wind of something defaming, like, I don't know, I'm a convicted felon, or I don't know, I beat on kids, yes, that is damaging to my reputation. I need to know information like that. But if I'm having sex with break room, or did I have sex with break room in a theater, it is what it is. Y'all saw that it ain't true. Most people know it ain't true. It was just them pulling shit because they ain't got nothing else to say, right? Me and break room, no, ain't nothing inappropriately happened that day. We was just sisters bonding on a trip on what it was supposed to be about. Bonding, right? And only for us to show y'all the famous picture that, Callie and his bitch was going to try to run and expose us, and show y'all that it was innocent, right? We fell asleep watching a movie on theater night that was on the itinerary, on movie night. And when we went outside the fucking schedule. We was following the damn schedule. It was movie night that night. So we watched the movie in a theater that was publicly open, and everybody in their mammy could have walked past and saw who was in there. That's how they was able to get a full landscape picture like that, right? But that's what the cease and desist letter is. I know exactly what I'm doing. Sending a more cease and desist letters is not harassment. That's the bullshit she keep telling y'all. But every time that happens, she gonna get the letter until, the next step. But I ain't finna help her out and tell her what that is at all. But it's not if I take on the moral to court. I will be. Because you can't silence me. All that, I'm gonna strike you if you say my name and all that, that has no legal weight. How your name copyrighted. You feel what I'm saying? I can say your name, right? But, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Okay, well, I know she gotta keep putting on that brave face for y'all, because she has to keep holding this image like nobody can touch her. Well, I kept telling y'all, I'm not regular. I'm not the people who she was beefing with in the past. Clearly, I'm something different. I don't come from that saga. I don't have nothing to do with Rihanna, La Truth, or whatever. I don't give a fuck about what they're doing in their lifestyle or whatever. I don't care about those people. You're dealing with somebody who's very patient. I know slow and steady wins the race. You keep trying to rush me to go run to the courts when I know better. I hear what you're saying. You're mocking me. Oh, she ain't doing that. And that don't hold no weight. Well, why don't you know what? I'm going to say something. Woo. Okay, believe that. That's all I can say. Just believe that. I almost slipped and said something, but believe that. But trust me, y'all, I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay? A bitch ain't starve herself for 3 days fasting just to be trying to lose no weight. No, I'm trying to do some inner healing, some spiritual cleansing, right? Protecting my energy, protecting my family, protecting my mental health. y'all heard what I said. I'm still doing the fast now. I ain't telling y'all what type of fast it is, but I can consume food, right? But earlier when I told y'all I was doing the 3-day fast, even though I'm not no Christian, I want to go ahead and make sure that's clear. I know some people was confused about that. I'm not a Christian, right? But I was wondering why I was led, right, to fast. Because I said, oh, Lord, I'm really dealing with a high-ranking principality. Especially this lady don't even care about lying on legal document, like government documents. You know what I'm saying? Don't even care that she keeps doing this shit, committing perjury. So I said, oh, okay, I see what I'm up against because y'all seen that. I'm doing a live. My live go down and she done told these people I infringed on her thumbnail. She think I can't show y'all her thumbnail on YouTube platform, right? But okay, well, YouTube thinks otherwise. YouTube removed the strike. I just hope YouTube eventually, follow their policy and, they gonna eventually gotta penalize her for that, right? So, but I will be taking her to court. It's not if, it's when, right? But trust me, I'm gonna just keep doing what I have to do. You said, what's my belief? I'm a omnist. So I don't have a religion. I practice omnism. So I'm not an atheist. And the best way, the closest to just in a nutshell, if I must put a title for, if you don't know what omnism is, another understanding of what I am is agnostic. So that's another category I'm comfortable with. Somebody label me as an agnostic, but I'm not atheist at all. So, all right, let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. What time is it? Because I definitely, like I said, I'm going to go right into the Jenny live. We're going to talk about that or whatever. So, hey, Miss Shirley. I keep forgetting, ma'am, I'm sorry, Miss Shirley. I keep forgetting to contact you. Let me make a note. I'm finna make a note right here. Call Miss Shirley. I'm so sorry. I know you wrote me. And let me underline and put a star to let me put that right here. So I can make sure I give you a call sometime soon. But I apologize. I know I was supposed to call you, Miss Shirley, and I keep forgetting to do that. So, and you my number one main supporter over here, and I promise you I'm not doing that on purpose. It's just, I just be forgetful. So, all right, let me see. You said where the... Wait, what y'all talking about? Oh, yeah, you talking to Keisha. Okay. You said if she knows someone at YouTube, I hope they're willing to lose their good job or more behalf. I heard that. I don't think that is legitimately true because I have my theories about that. But long story short, I think she had you can hire a freelance YouTube manager, right? Somebody whose job is to help you grow your channel. Or they can get in direct contact with YouTube or whatever. I don't. Well, if she did, she probably had a YouTube manager, but that's a third party. That's not the corporation of YouTube. That's just somebody who's a third party to help content creators. Mostly people who have YouTube managers are the big guys who make a lot of money that they have to manage and protect and stuff like that. But if that rumor is true, I'm pretty sure it's like a freelance worker. But it's not a direct YouTube. But if she can't, even if that was true, then they not advising her correctly because it's right there in their community clause that if a person continuously abuse the strike system or the privacy system, that is grounds to get your channel removed. So, yeah. So I don't know about that. So I don't, if she does or does not, that person should know their own rules. Nate doesn't need a channel. All she does is lie on people. She thinks she's going to be able to live off lies, trying to build off live doxing. She's evil. She doesn't care about nobody, even not even herself. She care about herself. You know, a narcissist gonna, I can't say shit. Let me take that back. I don't know if an Amor is a narcissist because we don't have no proof that she's been diagnosed with it, and I don't have the credentials to diagnose her with that. But I will say, based off my observation and my personal opinions about her, she definitely demonstrates a lot of narcissistic trait based off of the knowledge that publicly we know people who tend to be narcissistic. But she damn sure have a lot of narcissistic traits, but I can't diagnose her. But people know that narcissists, they in love with themselves. That's the hints of where the name even come from. There was a Greek god or goddess or whatever he was who looked into a reflection in the mirror. I think he looked into a reflection of himself in the lake or in the pond and fell so in love with his image, everything became self-centered about him, right? It's basically a person who fell in love with their own image and didn't love nothing outside that image, right? But I feel like she does love herself. She don't care about nobody else, right? But I will be schooling her supporters, them fake ass Christians, hypocrites that support her and then try to come to my channel and teach me the Bible. You gonna get your ass tore up tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you that tomorrow, right now. I will be using the Bible on your ass, okay? I don't care how you interpret it. We gonna read it with what it says. So if anybody has a clip of that, if anybody want to give me that and use that as a clip, I can definitely use that as evidence of more manipulation, you know, silence and tactics and stuff like that. But yeah, so anybody else want to ask me any questions? Because I will be ending this live soon. This live is just to let y'all know that I don't have any penalties. But the reason why the video is not up, I have to wait legally. YouTube, no matter what, even though they saw I didn't infringe, they have to keep the video down for 10 days because Amor basically submitted that paperwork telling them that she's suing me. Now, everybody knows 98% of people who file copyright claims, copyright strike, 98% of them do not pursue legal actions. There are some that do, but in my case, it'll really help me out a lot if she does take me to court, because that'd be less money I have to spend, if that makes sense to y'all, because I can get her on the countersuit, right? So I kind of want you to do that, Amor, if you're watching. I kind of want you to take me to court, but even if you don't do it, I'm still gonna take you to court myself. But if you trying to rush me the way you trying to rush me, well, if you so confident, take me to court. But I'm telling my audience, I just want y'all, while I build up our momentum over here, the support, the encouragement that y'all give me and I give y'all, and the love that we share, I'm just letting y'all know, hey, I'm fighting her. And I appreciate y'all letting me know. And shout out to the one who tried to email me right when it was happening. And you know what? My gut told me to just go ahead and end the live and start up another one, right? So I won't get hit with the going to Facebook jail and can't go live. Something in my gut told me to do it, but I was like, well, what the hell is she going? I didn't play nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I didn't play none of her shit. So the AI shouldn't pick up on anything. But when I read what she said I did, she told them I infringed on the thumbnail. So that's how she was able to get it removed. So please remind everybody my name change. Gossiping and giggles. Gossip and giggles too. Got it. I know you motherfucking lie. but yeah, so they in trouble real bad about that story. I have you the video in your comments. Yeah, you sent me that and I meant to go look at it. I clicked it and then I had got a phone call and I forgot to go back and watch it. But I'm gonna go back and watch it. I did see that you sent me a link to someone covering it. Linda said she's a high-ranking, wild-ass, screaming fucking hyena. Do anything for $1 jacket. Man, when y'all see me do this, the live I'm finna do right after this, right? Chat GPT is even gonna call out some of that, bro. Like, she ain't gonna be able to say I said anything. I'm gonna let this damn app read her, cause baby, she ain't gonna be able to say I manipulated the app at all. It the AI, picked up on shit itself, You said no religion here. I practice Kemet spirituality. That's what's up. So the law of Ma'at. So your heart has to be light as a feather. I'd rather be judged that way instead of being judged off of what I believed in. So all right, just trying to see. I'm trying to catch up with the comments to see if anybody got a question. Hey, resistant family. I see your comments, but I'm driving, not ignoring them. Yeah, definitely stay safe, Tinkers. Focus on the road. So, but yeah, so that's where we at. I definitely wanted to play this for y'all real quick. Y'all, for those who've been watching me for a while, I know y'all remember this, but I couldn't upload it because I couldn't find the clip I had downloaded, so I'm gonna play it off of TikTok. But y'all remember this? Tell me this don't remind me of Amora, like this right here. Y'all remember this? Oh, hold on, let me change this. All right. I used to play this song every time I deal with a habitual liar, a pathological liar, bro. This is right here is their anthem for real. But y'all remember this?
Eyes, get set. 5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why. Every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go. Because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes, knowing that you telling them lies. You be telling them lies. I asked you about this. Did you lie about it? I asked you about that. Did you lie about it? Get them lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. Damn, P-O-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said, P-No-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. No, let's go. Start telling all them lies. Number one, let's go. Cause I don't believe that you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Eyes, get set.
One more time.
5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why. Every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go. Because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes, knowing that you telling them lies. You be telling them lies. I asked you about this. Did you lie about it? I asked you about that. Did you lie about it? Get them lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. Damn, P-O-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said, P-No-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. No, let's go. Start telling all them lies. Number one, let's go. Cause I don't believe that you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
My favorite part in that cheer is when he said, I bet if Jesus come back, you'll lie to his face. You feel what I'm saying? And then he hit that, you're number one. All you do is lie. Like, just lie for no apparent. I mean, God, this lady is resulting to lying on government documents, committing perjury, right? Because she thinks that this is some type of little game that I'm playing with her. Like I'm in some type of competition with her. I'm not in no competition with no more. I keep telling you, I'm in competition with myself. With you, I'm gonna expose you. You cannot infringe. I mean, you cannot, you can't step on my legal right as an American. There's something called freedom of speech, and this country says that I, being a natural born citizen of America, right? I have that right, and you don't have the right to silence me. As long as anything I'm saying, as long as not defaming, like I can't lie on you, so I don't, right? I practice honesty. That y'all remember I tried to break that down in the last video, but she wound up striking it. And I'm gonna revisit that for y'all and break that down because I really want to show y'all what lying does, how lying affects the body, right? You know, what time is it? What time is it? Can I? Nah, I'll save it for another day. So we're gonna talk about that again. But I practice honesty, right? As long as I ain't up here like committing defamation, stuff like that, you cannot stop me for showing people your bad behavior online, right? You can't stop me from criticizing you. Like, you playing games with YouTube, but at the end of the day, it's gonna cost you. I have the right to prove if you're mocking a deceased woman or a deceased woman, right? And if I say that to my audience, hey, I think Amora is a bad person or evil woman because she pretend to call a deceased woman, or she's making thumbnails mocking a deceased woman, that can be defaming to your character. That can be defamation. So to cover me, right? Because defamation is whatever I say about you has to be false. To show that it's not, that I'm not lying, I show the audience proof of you mocking them, a deceased woman. So that covers me, right? It's not even about trying to humiliate, like she tried to humiliate me, making fun of me trying to say I'm so fat, I'm so obese, and all that stuff or whatever. I don't have to do all that. Yeah, we might throw little subtle shots at each other, right? But I show the proof if I say something that I know can be damaging to a good name, somebody who has a good name in the community, reputation, right? Like, let me think of somebody who got a good name, who's a content creator. Lovely T, right? A lot of people, she's a very popular content creator amongst black women, especially black women. If I got online and said that Lovely T is a bad person, she mocks dead people and all that stuff, and I made content after content about that for months or maybe even years, and don't really show the receipt, the law, if she decides to sue me on that, right, she can get me if the statement is false. She has to prove that it's not true. And she has to prove that I know that it wasn't true, and I did that to ruin her good name. I damaged her good name. Just like how she was damaging, how Nasty Nate was trying to damage Robert's name by trying to tell y'all that he abused a woman and put photos on him, right? That man had a lawsuit. I don't know why he didn't take her to the cleaners. If it was my friend or my homie, or if it was me, we would have been in court. You feel me? But you can't defame somebody's good name. Amora don't have a reputation online about her good name. You remember when I came into this community with y'all remember it was already a division. And people were already telling me about Amora's reputation, to the point that one of my supporters, she not my supporter no more, but Texas Bomber, right? Y'all remember how Texas Bomber was one of my #1 supporters over here and my #1 moderator. A lot of people don't know that me and Texas Bomber used to get into it back and forth about me supporting Amora. She thinks Amora is evil. She thinks the sisterhood is evil, right? And I thought that maybe she was just getting jealous about my interaction with them, to the point that Candy even knew, because she vouched for me on Break Room's channel. Break Room, she's still in here. She can tell you how that went down, right? That even in the email that Texas Bomber sent me, she was defending enemies of Amora's, right? But from what I hear, she's now trying to mosey her way over there and rub shoulders with them people. I guess they trying to get dirt from her about me, but Texas Bomber don't know shit. I didn't tell her anything personal that I wouldn't want to get out on the internet. I purposely was very careful with her. She didn't know what happened with me and Quisha. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I guess because she mad at me because I don't fuck with her no more, because only thing I asked that hoe to do was, if you gonna say I'm your friend, then be a good friend. Don't support people who over there saying that I beat my baby girl or I abused, when they was trying to put that other shit on my name. Like, fuck being cordial. Why would you sit up under somebody who's saying stuff like that? And how come you always challenging me anytime I'm going back and forth with somebody religion or going back and forth with Cali, but you don't have a problem with people. You don't tell people to stop saying that shit about me, but you support them, right? So the only thing I wanted that hoe to do was to be a better friend or a better supporter. But we got into it, so she decided to run over there and call herself trying to mock me and diss me. Still trying to stay somewhere in proximity of me, right? And trying to watch, saying that I'm going to spiral out. I'm going to lose my mind. This lady said I'm going crazy and I'm going to lose my mind. And I'm going to spiral out. Well, as you can see, Texas Bomber, I'm growing. As you can see, the universe has other plans than what your wicked, evil words had towards me. Your words are not going to prosper. Because I didn't do anything ill towards you. I just wanted you to be a better friend. And if you're not going to be a better friend, get the fuck out of my life. That's it. But I heard she's over there, and I'm sitting up here shaking my head, and I'm like, and Candy, you know that a Texas Bomber don't know. Doesn't like Amora, and used to sell out. Me and you came and vouched for the shit on Break Room's channel, but you over there just letting her sit comfortable in Amora's channel when I get dissed or whatever. So I forgot I lost my point just going in because I just thought about that shit. Like, that bitch over there, you know? But I don't lost my train of thought once going in on that fake asshole. But, well, with that being said, at the end of the day, y'all, I'ma just, hold on, what the fuck was I saying? Because I think I got annoyed. What the fuck? Let me back it up. I don't got annoyed because when I thought about it, I was like, who over there? I said, these hoes fake. But even when people, I was saying that her name reputation. Texas was one of the main people telling me, no, Neo, I did some research on Amora. Amora did this. Amora dots people. Amora made fun of somebody's kids. She did that. And I just would not listen to Texas because I kept telling her that Candy was telling me that everything that Amora did that would be in poor taste, it was in response of people doing shit to her, right? That's what I was trying to say. So before I met Amora, she already had a bad stain on her name. So I can't damage her reputation no further than it already is, right? But what I can do is, yes, I'm advocating, right? I am telling people, hey, before you join that community, it's toxic. Do not tell those women your personal business, right? If you don't want to give money, don't. You don't have to, right? It's okay to keep your opinions to yourself. You know, if you're afraid that they're going to retaliate against you, it's best for you to just stay neutral. Don't say nothing at all. But going swinging for her is going to get you in trouble, right? But I'm trying to protect people. Like, cause you know, she keep trying to recruit people in this Holly versus Romeca. You see, she's still trying to recruit a new audience. So she's trying to build a community of black women or trying to build. No, we know what you're doing. You're looking for suckers. You looking for suckers, people who's going to stroke your ego, worship you more than they worship Jesus, right? You looking for people who's dumb enough to send you money and feel sorry for you in this pity party, trying to say that you ain't going to respond to nobody unless they pay you or whatever. You've been responding to me since we fell out, but then have the nerve to say you don't respond, but then you do respond. Just because you don't say my name, people still know you're talking to me, right? But sitting up here trying to act like that she trying to build some type of solid community. And I say, man, this lady trying to find suckers, right? To the point that she tried to squeeze every little dime she can get out of people who watch her content or support by even having a $2 Tuesday. And everybody, if you use your common sense, $2 Tuesday is clearly for the broke centipedes. The human centipede in the community is for you motherfuckers who ain't got no money. To buy the scamming ass rifle tickets, right? To buy that shit, to go on vacations with her, to go to Panama or whatever. She looks down on you, right? If you can't afford no damn membership, you and all that shit. Them $2 Tuesdays for you broke bitches to pay your dues. That's all. That's it and that's all. You're tithing. That's what it's for. She know y'all poor, living in your hotel room, sleeping on the floor and all that, barely can feed your kids and selling food stamps and all that. You see how I know some of y'all business? And you're like, damn, what Neo talking about? I know more than you think. But that's what the $2 for is, y'all who can't send her shit. You better send her at least $2 once a week. You feel me? That's less than what a cheeseburger costs. But she want your money. You better pay your tithes. That's says Nate. If you're going to be a part of the religion of Nate or the book of Nate, you better pay that fucking tithe. She worse than the damn preachers that we know the scamming ass preachers. $2. You better pay it. Like I'm telling you, I caught that. I said $2 too. Yeah, that's for the broke bitches. Okay, got it. She gonna have a $20 Thursday too on your ass. Keep on. But what time is it? Almost time for me to start my next live. Okay, I got 10 minutes. Candy is such a disappointment. That lady is such a disappointment, man. She gonna lose her whole. It's gonna cost her a lot. Keep supporting her. I ain't trying to speak ill on her because I don't have a personal problem with Candy. I actually really did like her. Like she's one of the few people I'm gonna miss. It's a few girls I'm gonna miss. The one who just called me, I'm not gonna miss you because I heard what you've been up to. I ain't gonna miss you. But it's a few women that I met and bonded in the sisterhood that I'm gonna miss. But just in case if your ass in here watching, the one who just called me, now I ain't gonna put you on blast because I'm not your enemy, but I don't want to talk to you ever again. So that's why I told you when you just called me, I don't want to talk to you. I heard what you've been up to. But but other people I'm gonna miss. But she's such a disappointment, man. But it's gonna cost her. I don't know if it's her marriage or what, but come on now. All right, I'm just trying to catch up with some of y'all comments. Yeah, this lady think this shit is about competition. My blessings, the way I receive, if the universe decide to give me some financial freedom, my blessings ain't gonna come from no corrupt behavior. I refuse. I don't want that. I am not gonna sell my soul to compromise my integrity for $1. That you can't even, when you die, you can't even take $1 with you. Because I know that the most valuable, most precious resource here on earth is time. Something I can't get back. I spend $1, I can make $1 back. If I spend a minute of my life on some bullshit, I can't make that minute back. The best I can do is the time that I have left, try to, make up and change some things in the time I have left, but I never gain the time back to fix my mistakes or, do something more productive. I don't want to waste this lifetime. You feel me? So that's why I was trying to tell y'all, ain't nobody finna be getting caught up in this spiral. I ain't beefing with nobody but with more. And it's not even to this point that it's not even personal, like for us how I morally feel about her being wicked and evil and manipulating and all that stuff. I'm more trying to protect people from becoming her next victim, right? I feel like somebody should shine a light on people's bad behavior. Hey, before you run over there, because I know she's trying to rebrand herself as if you can polish a turd, right? And, put a little glitter on it, whatever. Everybody knows it still stinks and it's still a turd, right? I know she's trying to rebrand herself because, her name is getting a little buzz out there. But I'm still going, hey, before you join, this lady is a manipulator. This lady is a liar. The people who support her, they the worst that you can. I'm telling you, you fall outside. Once you join their game and you step outside, any information they know about you, they're going to weaponize against you. They're going to look up your family. They're going to try to find out where you live at. They're going to try to dox you and do all type of fucked up shit. They're going to try to get you back. I'm getting punished just for standing up to the damn lady, right? And in one of her emails, her responding to my cease and desist, This lady had the nerve to say she doesn't speak on me. She just did a video. Let me see how long she did that video. I mean, I'm on her community post, right? And you just did a video about me that was specifically for me, right? And it got you more views than when you do topics outside of the Romeca or anything. I was actually shocked that my name brought more views, but you did one 2 weeks ago, right? But I was actually shocked. I said, damn, more people, that's crazy, you know? Not my name bringing views, you know? That's wild. But all right, y'all, I'm finna end this live because we finna get ready to go into the next live. We're gonna talk about what happened on Jeannie's live about this Romeca thing, and I want to see if y'all clocked it, especially when her and Amora was going back and forth. We're gonna talk about it. So, and ChatGPT broke down and analyzed what happened on that live. Say, ain't no way MF is saying she makes 100K on here. I'm sending no. If it's super chats and she please and extra. I don't understand. You know, I've been trying to figure out, and I am. And once I code breaker, I'm gonna figure it out. I don't really understand what's the point of the flexing or the flaw. Like, what is it that she's trying to use that as a tool to say, oh, this is why they really hating on me because I'm making money? Like, is that I don't get why she keeps showing y'all how much money she makes. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm a little confused about. I'm trying to figure out what's the angle. But maybe because I don't like watch her to the point like I know why but that I don't understand why that keep getting brought up. Is that she's trying to say people are jealous of that. Right? And in that case, then is she jealous of Lovely T because Lovely T makes, I ain't telling her business, but Lovely T makes way more than that. Like maybe 3 times, 4 times as much as that a year, right? Lovely T became a millionaire as a YouTuber over the time, right? So I don't know, like, is that what she's trying to say? Because my favorite YouTuber is one of the richest, successful YouTubers, black YouTubers, a woman on the internet. One of the top, my favorite YouTuber, Lovely T. And I'm not jealous of her at all. Actually, she's very inspiring, right? I even told y'all when I came across Amora and how Amora convinced me to monetize my page, she inspired me to. When I knew that she was making enough money that she didn't have to work a 9 to 5, I didn't get jealous about that. I asked her, I don't know if I can do that. I'm not really disciplined and I don't have a niche and I kind of fell off, when I went to the religious stuff and I don't know really what I want to do yet, She the one who had to convince me to like monetize myself. So I know I got inspired. I'm not making no videos because of how much money she made. I'm making her videos against her because I truly believe she's a bad person. And I've been proving it. And her community is toxic. They like a cancer. I told y'all in prayer and meditation, in my prayer and meditation, the human centipede image came to me. That wasn't nothing I just sat there and was doing my code breaker. No, that happened in prayer. And when I was asking, like, yo, what am I dealing with, y'all? Like, what's going on? Like, what's really going on? And the human centipede, the analogy of the human centipede, and then it made sense, ass to mouth, right? And then I broke that shit down to y'all what it meant. Going into the new year, starting 2026, I was led to fast. And I'm telling y'all, my big ass, right? Even though I'm not as big as more trying to make it seem like I am to y'all, I am big. I am considered obese by my height, but I'm not as big as she's trying to make it seem like I am. But my greedy ass, I didn't eat food for 3 days, y'all. Even though that's not my longest fast. The longest I ever went one time for spiritual reasons was 7 days. But I didn't consume food for 3 days. And then I'm on a current fast right now, right? Because I guess maybe the universe is trying to prepare me. Like I might be finna be fighting some real heavy shit. You know what I'm saying? And even one of her supporters was trying to tell me I'm not saved. Saved by what? By your standards? Or what you said the Bible is saying? Well, everybody knows I've been baptized 4 times. Just because I perceive the Bible different than you, right? Or believe in a God different than you, who is you to say I'm not saved? Because I say, hey, I don't follow your religion, your Christian religions, or, you know, the God you believe in. You know, I have my personal opinion about that, but there's more surface level. There's, you know, it's more than surface level. I'm actually a little bit more elevated in my spirituality. You know, one of her people came over here and told me I'm not saved. Okay, well, I guess you would know on Judgment Day. Maybe you'll know. Who knows? But I'm damn sure a better person. I don't need religion to tell me not to bully people, not to scam people, not to steal from people, not to lie. I don't need to have a label Christianity to keep me from offending God with the 6 things that we know he hates. And lying is on that list twice. That's crazy to me. You're a Christian, but you're a liar and you accept lying? I'm not a Christian and I practice honesty. Ain't that wild? I'm not even offending God. But yeah, I'm gonna kick y'all ass tomorrow in that Bible though. Y'all make sure y'all come. Y'all know I was ready for that. I looked at that comment. I said, yeah, let me go ahead and eat this, whoever this is. Let me go ahead and eat their ass up. Because they don't know what the fuck they talking about. So clearly they don't read their Bible. If they think supporting Amora is okay, you clearly don't read it. So that shit they did to Romeca's family unhinged to the max. Yeah, they fucked up for that. But I definitely am sending some healing energy. Somebody told me to. I'm definitely gonna send that song to Miss Tina. I'm gonna get it to her. So and let them do with it whatever they want to do with the song. You said them people are being milked. Thinks that just justifies her BS, but that goes up eventually comes down. Oh yeah, don't the Bible say pride puffs up? That's why I was like, I'm sitting up here, I was like, who she keep putting on this brave face on? Who you trying to put brave? Girl, please. Diddy thought he was untouchable. Now the nigga in jail making ramen soup and eating Dorito chips while guard is, you know, watching his ass or he, you know, whatever. Hell, Diddy thought he was untouchable. Child, pride puff is up. I like karma. That's why I'm trying to build good karma. So I like karma. But that ego is something else. But I think she thinks she working with something else. But I keep telling this lady, I'm not regular. Whatever you dealt with, and I'm not dissing nobody who did try to take legal actions. I wish I was around when that was kind of happening because I probably could have helped you out with because some of y'all, I'm not gonna say who, but one person could have got her if they would have did it the right way. It was some things I saw that could have been easily a problem. But I'm not taking Amora to court for no cyber bullying or defamation or anything like that. No, I will be taking legal actions of her hindering my business now, right? So, and using YouTube copyright abuse system to do that, and then even sending her people over to I guess watch me, because I remember I told y'all I was told that one of her supporters was watching me, and I guess they went to her chat and told her that I showed her page, and she struck me on that, right? So talking about protect your brand. Well, you can start protecting your brand first off or more by admitting your faults, admitting your wrong, and turning over a new leaf. Number one, you can stop by mocking a deceased woman. That'll help. That can really help with rebranding. Stop mocking a deceased woman. Number two, stop lying so goddamn much. Stop lying. Number three, hire a stylist. You look like Aunt your mama. You can't dress at all. You can start there. Just saying, those are my 3 tips off top. You can at least start there. Get you a stylist, stop lying so motherfucking much, and stop mocking a deceased woman. You can at least start there. So, but all right, family. No questions, y'all, because I'm finna end this live. We finna go on to the next live. I told her he was going to jail and she put me in timeout going against her commentary. Man, I wonder why she's so gentle with internet sister, even though she shaded the shit out of her. And we gonna talk about it. Hey, Mama 3. You becoming my favorite New Yorker. My favorite Puerto Rican. My Puerto Rican, you know. Everybody know I'm from Florida. I love me some Puerto Ricans. So I go and hung around a few of them. I used to eat a lot of food. They eat rice and beans and party. You know, I love my Puerto Rican. I love Mama 3 voice. I can hear her talk all day. Like, if you ever decide to just read books out loud, you let me know, because I sit through that live. But I just love your accent. I don't know what it is, but I love your New York accent. Like, your voice is very unique, and I love it. But shout out to Mama 3, the best mama out there in the Bronx. You feel me? The mom of little Jax, you know. His little cute self, Jax, be testing. But little Jax, you know, the showstopper. But shout out to Mama 3. So. But yeah, best mama in the Bronx, and tell them Neo said that. Okay, Neo Ed said that. Tell them, but yeah, I love me some Mama 3. So, did you cook any of those vegetables that you wound up getting? So. I wish I should have recorded it and put it on Members Only Live. I should have showed y'all one of my favorite. I'm gonna give y'all a tip on here. One of my favorite healthy salads that I like to make if you want to make something quick that don't require cooking, or if you want to like a nice cold, because I like salads, but the colder it is, the better. One of my favorite quick healthy salads I like to go to that'll fill you up and is very nutritious for you is I like to take cucumbers, red tomatoes, whatever you choose. Some people use cherry. I like to use the Roman tomatoes, the red ones. Even though New York tomatoes are better, so whatever tomatoes y'all got up there, you know. But chop you up some cucumbers, chop you up some red tomatoes, chop you up some purple onions, get some cilantro, lime or lemon juice, fresh lime or lemon juice, salt, pepper, avocado, and some olive oil. Put that in one bowl, stir it up, make sure you season it to taste as best you can get it. Let that joker sit in the refrigerator and let it get cool and chilled, and eat it. That, when I tell y'all, it is good. It is good. I love it. It's one of my favorite salads I like to eat, quick salads. So some people don't like cilantro because it tastes like soap. So if you're one of those people who got that genetic disorder with cilantro tastes like soap, don't put it in there. But if you do like cilantro like I do, because I love cilantro, I love Mexican food, so I'm always throwing cilantro in my stuff. But yeah, put that all in one bowl. Cucumber, avocado, red tomatoes, purple onions, salt and pepper, lemon or lime juice, freshly squeezed or in the bottle, it don't matter. Salt and pepper, olive oil. Whip that bit together. It is so good. So, but all right, family. All right, come back. I'm finna go to the, wait, what Queen Ye? Hey, everyone. I just wanted to say hello to everyone real quick while I have a second and tell everyone thank you for tuning in. All right, y'all know that's the fiance. Y'all know that's the Queen Ye. Yay. So, but you said, yes, I was born in the Bronx. Y'all know they say Charlemagne always say the craziest people in the world are from the Bronx and all of Florida. Y'all know I'm from Florida. So I'm from Florida, so you know, it is what it is, you know. But all right, y'all, I'm finna end this live, and y'all come back in the next live. So, but shout out to Queen Ye. She said, I'm one of those cilantro. Yeah, you know that's a genetic thing, but yeah, I heard of that. It's a condition where people eat cilantro and it tastes like soap to them, so they don't like it. I learned that when I was in culinary school, when I was learning how to cook for different people. So when you learn how to layer flavors, you know, you have to study all that stuff. But all right, family, I'm going to play this one more time, and then I'll see y'all in a couple minutes.
Eyes, get set. 5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go, because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes, knowing that you telling them lies, you be telling them lies. I asked you about this, then you lied about it. I asked you about that, then you lied about it. Get them lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you would lie to his face. Damn, Pinocchio, I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said Pinocchio, I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. No, let's go, stop telling all them lies, number one. Let's go, cause I don't believe nothing you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie.
All right, see y'all in a little bit. Come right back. I'm finna start the next live right up.
Get set.